Hey everybody, welcome back to Final Fantasy 15. You may be wondering what we're doing on the title screen. I'm going to show you. So, last episode, or I think it was a couple episodes, we did the core challenge, the final fight. It was very difficult. We did get it done. Since then, I've gone in and finished the, you can see, actually I did it this morning, so you can see what date, what day is today? So this episode will probably won't come out for like 2 more weeks. So it'll probably be mid-July or maybe even the end of July by the time you guys see this. But I did get the achievement for the score, million score. And how you do it is you just got to do a lot of parrying. Basically, want to parry every attack and make sure you use your maelstrom on the bosses all the way through. There's a lot of guides on YouTube you can watch. Yeah. And I got all the other achievements as far as finding all the loot inside the campaign, and yeah, also the five link strikes with core. So I'm completely finished with the episode Gladiolus. I don't think we're going to be doing the second act today, or the second episode, which would be Prompto's episode. I think we're going to do some dungeons today. I just thought I'd show you guys that we do have that done, and we're slowly... Let's actually just take a look here. I can't show you guys this, which is kind of a bummer. But I probably could set it up to show you guys. But we don't have to set up right now. I have 58 and a 97% achievements. And there's, so that's, yeah, 60%. We have a long way to go. But we're getting there. We are getting there. I think a lot of them are actually in these other episodes, not necessarily the ones in our playthrough here. Call Umbra and tour the world at your leisure. You might even find some treasures buried right under your nose. Yep, that's what we're doing. So our goal is to finish all these dungeons, and I don't know what's left. What's really left to do in the base game? I think there's probably like 5 or 6 achievements per episode, so there's probably 18 that we haven't done. We're still doing the episodes. That means there's still a lot in the base game, if that is correct. And that may not be correct. I don't know. I have no idea. I still want to finish all the quests, even if there's not an achievement for it. There definitely is, though. There's probably an achievement for capping monster hunting rank. Let's start off with a... Well... I don't think we're done with that yet. I think we have to do all these first. This is probably the closest we'll get to this spot. What we could do here, actually, instead, let's do the one that's the easiest one. We'll go here, check the Monster Hunter board, and then we'll walk up into the or drive up into the area manually. I think we'll focus on finishing these the next couple episodes here. I am way ahead on Final Fantasy recording. I'm actually not necessarily behind on PoE recording, but I haven't played PoE in a while, and I haven't finished the base part of the game, so we could still die on that. A little nervous, but I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy, like a lot. So much Final Fantasy.
Welcome.
Guess I have no idea.
Must have been a trek for you guys. You keen to pummel some pests?
Keen to pummel some pest.
That's the stuff.
Does have quest. Which one?
Give 'em hell.
See how close it is. I can't see the quest. Oh, here we go. It's a bit of ways up there. There's probably... I was gonna say maybe there's a dungeon nearby there, but no. It does want us to go there. Let's actually go do the dungeon though. that's gonna be this one here.
Ready for more?
You bet.
Suppose I'm driving. And we go left, if I'm not mistaken. Some fun news today. I tried my very first Whopper today. And not only my very first Whopper, but my very first Impossible Burger. I gotta say, the Whopper's, it's not bad. The Impossible Burger is excellent. It tastes just like real meat. I mean, actually, maybe even better. I don't know. I'd be perfectly fine with eating that and wouldn't even know that I wasn't eating beef. Yeah. And I've had a lot of veggie burgers in the past. Not really a fan of most of them. Now, there might be some that are really good that I've just never had. In fact, I'm sure that there are. But the Impossible Burger, it's a 10 out of 10 for me. The only downside to it that I could tell
Everybody out.
was that there's a lot of sodium in it. And I don't even know if it's a lot. It's just more than the regular Whopper. That's the only catch. It's about, I think it's like 300 more milligrams or maybe 400 milligrams more salt. I think it's 300. It's about 25% more salt than a regular Whopper. Now, I think I told you guys on this channel, it might have been like a week ago for you guys, or maybe 2 weeks ago now, that had a Big Mac for the first time recently. And I gotta say, I think I like the Big Mac
Easy now.
more than the Whopper. And that's not necessarily anything to do with the beef or the bun, but really, I'm not really a vegetable guy. I mean, I'll eat vegetables, I have no problem with it, especially raw ones. And when I ordered the Big Mac and the Whopper, I wanted to have the actual Big Mac and Whopper experience. So I just ordered them, you know, how they normally come. Which I think is what I'm going to start doing in future. One, because the employees that have to make that, it's a pain in the butt to do special orders. I've worked fast food before. It's just a pain in the butt. So that's the first thing. Two, and maybe the more important one is,
Thanks, buddy.
all these items are designed
Pitch black in
to
here.
be served a certain way, and so it's what the restaurateur thought would be, which is like a big company nowadays, would taste the best. And so I tend to agree with them. I think the Big Mac tastes excellent with all the toppings on there, and I wouldn't remove any of the vegetables. That being said, with the Whopper, I think there's too much vegetables to meat ratio that actually kind of difficult to taste the meat. It's my opinion. And maybe this particular Burger King put on too much vegetables, but it was still good. Uh-oh. Getting hounded here. It was still good, but maybe too much vegetables. My complaint. To where I couldn't actually taste the beef. I had to actually take a bite out of it just so I could understand exactly how the Impossible Burger tasted.
And on we go.
Indeed.
Yeah, all in all, pretty good burger though, Whopper in general, but I think I prefer the Big Mac. If I had to choose one. But I would definitely eat the Impossible Burger again. For sure. And I highly recommend you try it if you haven't. Most people have probably tried a Whopper before, so I'm not really... I imagine it tastes exactly like a Whopper. Oh, one of the other downsides of the Impossible Burger, I guess I didn't mention, was I think it's slightly more expensive. Which is, that's a downside, for sure. I mean, nobody wants to pay more for... Oh, we're getting... actually, doesn't hurt that bad. Can't actually do anything, though. Desperately trying to attack her. So yeah, more expensive. I would argue that alone. Unless you're like a vegetarian or vegan. Not worth it. Or you're like concerned about your health. Although I don't think it's healthier for you. I'm having a real hard time killing this Iron Giant. So for me, I probably won't. I won't eat it until the price goes down to at least the same price. I wouldn't order on a regular basis unless the price was equivalent. Otherwise, I mean, what do I care? Protein's about the same too. Protein content. A little less, but enough that, you know, if you're going for protein, you probably shouldn't be eating at Burger King. Really, if you're that concerned about your protein intake. That's a good thing we knocked this down here. Come on, let me go in. We're back. We're back, baby.
Hey, here's a door.
But that's kind of been my kick lately, is trying new foods at fast food restaurants that I've never eaten. I think I said most of the time I go to Burger King, I get a chicken sandwich, or yeah, most of the time it's a chicken sandwich, plain cheese and onion. That's usually what I get. It's really good too, but and so I think I said from well, I don't know.
Let's hit it.
From McDonald's, I think I'm gonna get the Big Mac every time, and I don't know if I would get the Whopper every time I went to Burger King.
The hunt is on.
I don't know. It was pretty good though. Actually, saying that, maybe I would.
You rang?
You rang, sir. I'd be spending my armagur.
Done with this riffraff.
I think last episode we killed the giant tortoise. Adamantoise. Just pretty epic. I think that was last episode. Maybe it was 2 episodes ago.
Times. Enough talk. Time for some action. Let's go, fellas.
No, I didn't want to do that.
Ready.
Oh, maybe it's fine. I guess it was okay.
Another one out.
Oh.
Thanks. Don't mention it.
Nice guy.
Yeah, so I just lost my headphones cut out again. I think it hasn't been doing it all day. Didn't do it yesterday. I didn't record yesterday at all. I think it's Streamlabs is doing it. Gotta be. I like Parry Masters now after playing the Gladio achievement run for the 1,000,000 points.
Don't be late.
Say your prayers.
You're on fire today. No big deal.
We're on fire.
We're on the same page. Yeah.
Was that perfect or what?
I'll give you that.
I mean, I don't think it was perfect, but it was pretty good. Oh, yeah, I forgot we got 9,999 HP last episode. It's really strong, I gotta say. We're going ham, boys.
We're together now. How about this?
So I really wanted to use an armor guard. You're done for. I really have been having a good time playing Final Fantasy here. Which is why I've recorded so much of it lately. Just, like, I want to see everything the game has to offer, and as a result, I'm like 3 weeks ahead now, which I'm normally not. And I don't really like to be that far ahead either.
Gladio.
But it's just kind of the way it worked out here. We could have done longer episodes, but I still think an hour is kind of pushing it anyway. I need to people up here. Oh, they're actually up. They're just danger.
Just stay alive till I get there. Never end.
multiple ways. We'll go this way since we were kind of pushed over here. Let's put on our no fun suits. Might as well. Oh, I did get something interesting for actually getting that achievement. For Gladio. It actually does unlock something. It's supposed to be a skin here? It said something about ripped abs. That wasn't it. No jacket? No. Rugged attire. Oh, that's what it was. Rugged attire, is that? Did we get that for unlocking that? Maybe. I'm not sure. Not sure anymore. It said we did unlock it though after we get the 1,000,000 points.
I am not into wildlife. That guy.
Stop bitching, start
Which, that's cool, I guess. I'm never gonna wear it, but it's cool if they put in rewards for that kind of stuff. Not just an achieve. For me, the achievement's enough, but some people like that kind of stuff. I do. I mean, I like playing dress up. A dress up kind of dude. Even though we haven't really been doing it much this playthrough here, mostly in the suit. The nice thing about doing this dungeon is all the rest of them you can fast travel to.
Sorry.
Think of the time we'll save, guys.
So that's that.
Brilliant.
Saving all the time. It's like one of those that sunken cost fallacy.
None the worse for wear.
Bring on the next one.
No, it's not that. It's not what I want to talk about. I don't know. Blindside damage, bro. That's a pretty good Final Fantasy today. What you say? Been watching a lot of Tom Green lately. The Tom Green show. How many of you remember that show? I don't even remember how I started watching it. It gets recommended in my YouTube feed all the time now, and I can't help but click. The algorithm's got me. I don't remember what specifically I was watching to recommended that, but I've been enjoying them. I was kind of young when he for everyone? Yeah. When he first came out. But I did watch a lot of his episodes of the Tom Green show. I think he does a podcast now. Tommy Green. Oh, is this the boss? Is he already there? He didn't come out of the floor, so this kind of leads me to believe that this is not the boss. He's getting wrecked by this armor core. But he did a music video, and it was kind of fun recently. I enjoyed it. That was not the boss.
I even amaze myself sometimes.
Your ego is what amazes me.
Frankly, I'm just amazed we actually made it.
I don't know. I don't necessarily find his. I think he's a nice guy, and I think he's interesting to talk. I think he's intelligent too, which you would never think. If you are familiar with any of his work. Yeah, I mostly enjoyed his work of being just. He was the jackass back in the day, like the jackass, the original, the OG jackass. And I enjoy his trolling that he used to do back then. So I'm more of a fan of that than
Wait, are we serious?
the work he does now. Not to say that the work he does now is bad. It just, for me, I mean, he's still Tom Green from 1997. That's the Tom Green I know. And I think he's too old to play that bit, which I wouldn't want to see him do it, to be honest. Far too old to for it to be appropriate and funny for him to do it. At least consistently.
Hey, this one's pretty good.
I know.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I dig it too.
That one's really good. Not bad.
Look at you.
Back in the suits. God, I hate the suits. I really do. I mean, I love the suits, but I hate the pictures in the suits.
Feeling refreshed.
Well, the tent lets you stretch out a bit more.
Whence comes the night? Let shine the light. Would I could live a life of bliss and watch the flowers bloom, listen to children laugh and gaze upon the moon. Would I could live in peaceful ignorance and never know the terrifying darkness that is lurking down below. Oh. Is ignorance bliss? The answer is yes. But the real question is, would you rather be blissful and ignorant, or woke and I guess bothered is the word I'll go with. What's happening here? I can't do any damage. Why? Is that supposed to be magic? Try armor guard. Doesn't work. Okay. What about can I stop? Armor guard?
Ready, guys?
Oh, so you can't change the last part, but it doesn't really do any good.
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Oh, so that's actually what you want to do, is right before it ends, you want to throw out,
Okay.
they do just explode to the ring though, don't they?
Time to say goodnight.
Yeah, the ring's pretty good for that.
Would have liked to wrap it up more quickly.
Yeah, would you rather be ignorant and blissful? I think I would rather be ignorant and blissful. And that may be me actually. Maybe the life I'm living. Willful, maybe willful ignorance too, to some degree. Do I feel blissful though? I don't know. Maybe I'm not on that spectrum. Maybe I am though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's a wrong answer to that question.
Apologies.
Some people would say a coward would rather be ignorant and blissful. But I don't know if I agree with that. But if you only get one life to live and you could live it in bliss, even in ignorance, wouldn't that be... I don't know. I can already see where people would be upset by you saying that. And I kind of agree with them, but I don't know.
We all good.
Better than good.
Good to go.
Right way. Down is the right way. What do you think is going to be down here? Like lurking deep within. How much AP we have? I don't. A lot. Maybe it is. Let's see. 212. We're getting there. We need to save up $9.99 for one of the dope ones. Whatever that is. I mean, we know we gotta use the ring here.
Mr. Nice Guy.
Do not put your throw daggers in the dark.
Be nice to brighten things up here, yeah.
Throwing daggers in the dark. It's a dead end. Kidding me? Video game. They got us, guys. Alright, back up. I don't think we went this way. This way's up, so let's go this way. We could go that way, we're gonna go this way. Whoa! I'm Gladio. Whoa! Well, Gladio's almost at 8,300 HP.
Maybe it's for cooking?
Don't bet on it.
Sir Tonberry. Tunberry. Like Tunberry, isn't it?
This is gonna take a while.
You worried?
I wish.
He's got a lot of life, doesn't he? I wouldn't mind having a tattoo of a Tonberry. Did I say that before? I might have said that in one episode. I think if I was going to get a Final Fantasy tattoo, it would be a Tonberry. Or Tunberry. Maybe even a Sir Tunberry. I think a lot of people would say a Cactuar would probably be better. Or Cactuar. That's what I've always said. I think that's what they're called. I've heard the game call it Cactuar, though. I've always said Cactuar, though. Well, I'm going to keep calling it a Cactuar. In just ignorance. I am steeped with ignorance. Thinking about Cactuars.
That's everything we had.
I think I would get a
Be proud
Cactuar
you gave it
tattoo.
your all.
I've got nothing left.
Tunberry. On my my forehead, maybe.
Let's move.
Yeah.
Maybe.
They won't know what hit 'em.
My hero. Hey, Prompto.
Actually, I think a Tunberry would be nice. Legit. Would like to have that. I haven't gotten a tattoo in many years, but I think if I were to get another one, I think that's probably what I'd get. Maybe a Prompto tattoo. On my face. Covers the whole face. Custards, they can't handle the ring. Strong. Well, we gotta be getting kinda close, maybe? I say that, but you really don't have to be getting that close. You don't get to do blindside damage with the armor guard. You do break them? Get from behind? I'll pick up there.
Onward. Yep.
Earth Gemstone. Did we hit a dead end again? Are you kidding me? You gotta be kidding me, bro. No, we didn't. Sunbear.
Kitchen knife. Wonder if it's culinary packages. I somehow doubt it.
See, what's he probably weak to? He might be weak to the ring. Nah, not really. What is it though? Nah, that's not good damage. It ends now!
Prompto, you're up.
I think the last episode in this game is a multiplayer portion of the game.
Stretch.
Never miss.
I don't know how that's going to work now that they've gotten rid of their servers here.
Nice one, Prompto.
Might just have to do it single player.
My pleasure.
I don't know.
Knew I could count on you.
Find out. Not that I'd have anyone to play it with unless they allow crossplay. And I don't think they do.
Celebrate by eating something dead.
This is one moment where I hate, and I understand why they do it. A lot of it has to do with money. There's other reasons too, though. It's not just money. But the fact that they isolate people that are on different consoles and people on PC, can't play with people on Xbox, can't play with people on PlayStation, can't play with people on Nintendo. It's annoying. And they do it to make money, and they do it... there's other reasons too, but if you think about what they need to do... I mean, there's some overhead associated with it. It's not like it's a free thing that they could do. Or things that they'd have to program to account for the differences in the systems. But I don't know. It seems like it's 2020, and these companies should have this figured out by now. But I don't think they want to do it unless. I think occasionally they do it. Like some companies do it, and this thing is starting to happen more and more. And I think those companies do it because it's kind of like, well, hey, all those other games don't do it. Well, we're doing it. Buy our game. And it's cool that that's there, but every company should be doing it for every game. Unless I'm just steeped in. Well, I'm definitely steeped in ignorance, but I'm just completely wrong about the effort it takes to sync gameplay between two different systems or two different ports of the game. Of a particular game.
This is gonna take a while.
You worried?
I mean, I'm sure there's some overhead involved. But,
You're up.
Sir Tonberry. They're doing some Star Wars shit.
Never miss.
Alright, Mr. Tonberry. I logged on to Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime today, just to look at my Twitch Prime loot, which I like to look at occasionally. And there's something called Twitch Prime Games, which I had never heard of. And it's just a bunch of free games you can play. Anyway, I saw that they've got, I think it's called Dream Daddy, which is a dad dating simulator made by the boys over at Game Grumps.
By eating something dead.
Or I think they published it, basically. I haven't played it, haven't seen it. Well, I've seen it. I heard the announcement when they released the game, and I think they released it. That was a couple years ago. At this point. Which way do we go? This way. So yeah, I was thinking about playing it because we now have it for free, I guess. No, I think it'd be fun. The dad dating simulator? Sure.
Arms are killing me.
Sure, bro.
You know.
In fact, if we weren't playing a series right now, I probably would just play that game. It'd be the next game we would play. Yeah. I wasn't really itching to play that game, but you know, I love Game Grumps, and not really supporting them, but I just want to see what they published, and it'd be fun. Why not? It's free game.
Maybe it's for.
But by the time we finish this game, I mean, who knows? Who knows what I'll be itching to play? Alright. I just want to meager the guy. I think right at the very end, if you got a little bit of bar left, like we should have used second G there, the full-on attack. Is this another dead end? Kidding me?
We're alive. Let's celebrate by eating something dead.
I mean, yeah. Guess. Well, I was thinking we'd be able to get 2 dungeons done this episode, but Taking every wrong turn. Only one more way we can go. Let's back up. Did we go this way? I can hear something down here. It sounds like custards.
Let's be done with this riffraff.
And I'm carrying the group right now with the ring.
Shiny sword. What shiny sword?
Don't you have something that glows in the dark?
The power
Got a ton of XP right now.
reduced to a torch.
Not crazy.
And on we go.
Yep.
All right, we found the. Let's not camp. We got a food buff. There's no reason to camp. These cages are closely guarded secret of our line, keeping wicked ones imprisoned by power divine. If the sealing of these tombs is not done without cost, the Oracle gives us all of her strength until her life is long. Such sacrifices must be made to serve the greater good. And yet I wonder, have we done everything that we could? Did the symbol of our failures ever come to light, or people would revolt, unsympathetic to our plight? May the future king complete the calling I could not, and may my name be forgotten, forever left to rot. I like that. Good. What do you call when every last line rhymes in a poem? In a poem. What do you call it when they rhyme the last word in a poem? Let's find out. What do you call a in with the last word rhyming? This is called an end rhyme. Many traditional poetry forms use end rhymes. It's called an internal rhyme. When the middle word rhymes, it's called an internal rhyme. Below is part of a poem by Samuel Taylor Coleridge. A tail rhyme, or an end rhyme. Or a rhyme QA. Oh boy. Let's see. Pronunciation. Tail rhyme or end rhyme. Let's go with that. There's a French, I think that's the French way to say the same word. Looks like rime coué.
Shut up. Yeah. Watch out! Ignis, if I may.
Ignis, save me!
Here goes nothing.
Don't do anything like that.
End rhyme or tail rhyme? Learn something every day. I'm sure somebody's told me that at some point. Probably back in high school.
We're in the home.
I probably learned that. End rhyme or a tail rhyme?
How many times? Enough
Does,
talk. Time for some action.
That works okay.
That's crossing the line.
I think it was just a sword. No, he's they're invulnerable here. That was an instant nuke on those two. Strange. Weird to me, I think that where the ring's at, see it in the bottom left-hand corner, I would assume that that's 4, right? So I hit 4, but 4 is the one on the right.
I
See?
can handle this all by myself.
3 is the one on the bottom. So it just goes in a counterclockwise or anti-clockwise for you Europeans out there watching. Anti-clockwise. You know, I like. I was raised on counterclockwise, but I actually prefer anti-clockwise. It's like the way it sounds.
Throw daggers in the dark.
Be nice to brighten.
I mean, they're both. I think they're both good enough words to describe what they're describing. But
Time on me.
anti-clockwise is just kind of fun to say. I don't know. Oh no, I like it.
Got much life left in
Let's finish this.
you. Show no mercy.
Gladly.
As far as I know, they don't use that term over in Europe, counterclockwise. I'm sure they're aware of it and they know what it means. I'm sure they say anti-clockwise. I could be wrong.
I'm going all out. Just don't get too carried away.
I'm sure I'm right.
Talk.
Dolce. We're at Dolce. Dolce is like ice cream?
Nice guy.
I don't know what Dolce is. I know these are all desserts. Dolce. Dolce. Like Spanish ice cream. Dolce and Gabbana. Gabbana. That's a fashion company. Dolce means sweet. It's Italian for sweet. Alright, it just means sweet in Italian. Maybe it means like sweet like candy. That's another thing. And well, I know in the UK they call sweets. That's their candy. They call candy candy too, but I think they call them sweets, which we don't do that in the US. We call candy candy.
Don't miss.
In America, that's what we do. It's so funny how we're still battling. I was just kind of thinking about this. And not really necessarily battling, but the fact that everyone was so disjointed for thousands and thousands, millions of years, but really, I mean, modern civilization, thousands of years. Thousands and thousands of years, where all these different cultures and languages and different ways to do things sprung up that, if you think about it, if the internet was around 2,000 years ago, you probably have like one civilization and one unified culture that was probably more of an amalgamation of everything we have now. Which is what we're going to wind up being with the continuation of globalization. I think is really cool. Some people may not like it because they're finding their culture is being consumed or whatever. This is a really heavy subject here, but I think it's cool, the integration of all the different things. Cool, man. Cool. Lost time. But if we had the internet, what I'm trying to say, back 2,000 years ago, everyone would probably just speak the same language today, and well, obviously they would. The dawn of civilization, people could all speak to each other and speak the same language. I think we're gonna get to that point anyway someday. Maybe, I don't know. And some people may not be crazy about that either. The idea of languages, you know, I mean, who decides what's the one that sticks around, right? I don't know. There'd have to be a unified effort to, and I think there kind of is to make English the ubiquitous language that everybody knows, and where they're trying to make that ultimately the one everyone speaks in the end. But I don't know. It's a long process to make that a reality. And that being said, so it's strange. Like, what did we pick up there? I didn't even see what we picked up. It was so. That was the boss, wasn't it? No, that wasn't even the boss. There's more. Right? Yeah, that wasn't the boss. Crazy. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Last thing I need now.
Eyes peeled, mouth closed.
All I know is it's going to take time for globalization to really. I think it's already happening, though, which is cool. That's cool. I like it. Unity among the people. Here's the real boss, guys. The last boss, that was the joke boss. What's this guy called? Can't read it. Mahagana? Something like that. Let me get the option of black there. But I think the internet facilitates a lot of that stuff. I can go back to the globalization thing. I think it's really cool. And those bonds are only going to strengthen more over time. And once we can all communicate freely, I think a lot of the old ideas that we used to have about stuff, the antediluvian ideas, if you will kind of be a thing in the past. I'm excited about that. I'm optimistic, but some of the stuff I see makes me...
Done and dusted, boys.
It's a pendulum. What do we got here? Precision Lance. Precision Lance. Ignis? It's better. We got 2 Dragon Lances. We lose... Affects its wielder from... Okay. Increase the odds of landing a critical hit. Please. Alright, we can... Peter Baelish out here. We definitely don't have time for another one, but...
That's better.
If we didn't do another one, I don't know what we would do. Fishing quest? Maybe we don't have to make it an hour-long episode, but I feel like we should. Got it right in the feels, guys. Return the car. Turn into the rails across EOS. EOS? Otto. West location. Menace sleeps in Steyliff. Let's try the easiest one. Let's do it. Work our way up. Might as well, right? Should we have went to a... Yeah, we should probably have gone to a hotel there. We can still do it, though. What's gonna be... Yeah, we'll just stay at a campfire. We might have to grind out a little XP at the end to get to where we want to go, but it's fine. Or to get to max level. I think it was an
Should be a
achievement
nice
for it.
change of pace.
If not, I still kind of want to do it just so I've got like a save file that's pristine. Whatever that means. We would definitely died on it. I don't know if it shows that.
Hate it. Could crash right here.
You
What
can
is
remain
training?
awake long enough to eat.
What happens if we train? Is that like leveling for free? Surprised we can still make this. I was gonna feed him nothing, but might as well use the infinite. Infinite food. Heart. Yeah, almost 2 levels. Maybe we do gotta wait. Yeah, that's pretty good. We do got a ways to go to
Look at you.
hit 120 here.
That's boss.
Come now, it's nothing special.
Nothing special, it's just your boy Ignis tearing it up. Alright. I'm not mocking Ignis.
I'm good to go.
Just about awake.
Oh, that was strange. We had like a little... Rain, is this going to be like tutorial type stuff, or... Who do you train with? We'll train with no one. I think it's tutorial stuff. We'll never know because I backed out at the last minute there. But feels like that's what it is. Everybody knows my feelings are never wrong.
Let's go.
Trust your gut, they said. Buy penny stocks, they said. I give you guys one piece of financial advice, which I'm sure most of you probably don't need. Never buy penny stocks. Unless, I don't know. That's a really good movie about the stock market. It's called Boiler Room? It's called Boiler Room. I know, it was a fun movie. It had Vin Diesel in it. Kind of an older movie. If that was even called Boiler Room. Can I? Yeah, I wish I could auto run so I could look and see what that was called. I have not seen Wolf on Wall Street yet, oddly. I really do want to see that movie. But Boiler Room I really enjoyed. It's one of those, yeah, it's got like a nice twist to the very end. It's a very twisty movie. It's not just like a stock market movie, but plot twist. I won't spoil it, because it's, even though it's a really old movie, most people probably haven't seen it. I might even spoil it by saying title here. How do I get out of walk? Please, game. Please, I need out. I think we technically want to go this way. Oh god.
Ugh, this area is swarming with bugs.
Wuss.
Tell me about it. Prompto. A lot of bugs. So many bugs in the area. Let's see what that. I want to see what that movie is called. Because I may just. I don't know. Why can't I dismount? Please dismount?
Thanks for the ride.
We need to actually get inside here because I think this place is closed during the day. Closes at night? Closes during the day, that's what I mean to say. That's what I meant. And it's during the day. We screwed up. We have made a huge mistake. Can we, should return to rest point here. Should take us back to the camp so we can wait till night. But we can't for some reason. Because we're running? Why? Oh. Yeah.
Weather.
Actually select yes. I think, let's see the name of this movie. I'll recommend it to you guys. Or I do recommend it. Wow. Yeah, it was called Boiler Room. So I recommend you guys. It has Ben Affleck in it. God, it's set rated 7 out of 10. It was a good movie. Vin Diesel, Nia Long. God, I kind of want to watch it. I haven't seen it in probably when it came out, which was 2000. So it's been 20 years since I've seen it. It said Ben Affleck. Oh, there he is, Ben Affleck. A bunch of other people. Let's see what Rotten Tomatoes. I trust Rotten Tomatoes for some reason. I don't know why. But Rotten Tomatoes is my movie scoring Bible, I guess. It's got a 66 by critics and a 78 by audience. It's a good movie. Watch it. Till Nightfall. It may not have aged well. I don't know. I hear Wolf of Wall Street's good. I want to watch that. I'll probably see it here at some point.
Easy now.
Going back. I cross the river again here. Or the lake. Oh, it's awful bright, isn't it? Bert's bobbers and stuff. Bert's bobbers and stuff.
See you, Slowpoke!
Prompto, get back here! Boiler Room. Watch it. I'm gonna watch it again. I don't know where I would go about watching it, but it's crazy how many movies have been made. I mean, there's so many movies. Like you could probably watch a movie every day for the rest of your life. You could probably watch 5 movies a day for the rest of your life, and watch something you've never seen, and not watch anything new, right? So from 2020, whatever today's date is, 2020, and backwards, and never run out of stuff to see. Thing. We've gone the wrong way. I've completely blown it.
You look a bit out of sort.
Right? Wrong way.
Not.
You need to take better care of yourself. I thought that's what you two were for.
Just want to get on land. Did I screw this up? Why am I not finding land ho here? We went way out of the way. We have to go past this wall here. On the other side of it. I was just following the marker there. Big mistake. Well, maybe we can get inside the dungeon at least before the episode ends.
Sleepy.
Are we there yet?
I think moving forward, though, this is how we're going to play all the games that we play. Trying to get every achievement on recording. Maybe I need to rebrand the channel as like a completionist. I think that's already taken though by the completionist or the finishist. But that's what I do, so I mean it kind of makes sense to do that, right? Oh, we're back. Is this the? No, this isn't the tower.
Can't stop knocked.
What can I say?
Can't stop, don't wanna. So many skeletons. I wish I could just run by all these guys here.
Nothing to it.
Bunch of jokers. We're gonna go all the way down to the bottom now. Here's that way. I skip you.
How many times?
Enough talk. Time for some action.
A creme brulee. Is that French? Oui? I'm not positive, but yeah. Pretty positive. 99.99999% sure that's French. Do you ever feel like maybe history got something completely wrong, and that modern humans are so certain that they're correct? It's like something we just accept as universal truth, scientifically, and we're just completely off about it. So wrong.
And on we go.
Right.
I'm sure it's the case. Not funny. What that thing is, I have no idea. But there's probably more than one, too.
Really?
That's not to say you should be a science hater, though. I'm a complete advocate of science. That's not what I'm saying. We don't have a better method for figuring stuff out. What I'm saying is... yeah, sometimes science gets it wrong. It does happen.
Knocked!
Uh-huh.
Does happen. Pretty rare though. Pretty rare. Well, I'll try to get in the dungeon entrance here just to get in. I was almost positive we couldn't fall down these holes after I had already gone through there. Yeah, actually, no, it's kind of funny. Science gets it wrong all the time, but we're in a climate now where you really shouldn't say stuff like that because there's some people
Onward.
who use that as a way to discredit credible things. They're like, well, science. If you were to say that science gets it wrong all the time, or science is ever changing, then it gives those people who are bad faith actors the ability to say, oh, well, you can't trust science. Yeah, you can trust science. Just a process. All it is. Literally why I'm playing on this computer right now. Because of science. It's so strange having this conversation, but I feel like it's something that's talked about in the media a lot now. I don't know if it's on people's minds, this kind of stuff. Did we go the wrong way? I think we might have went the wrong way. Oh, we had to go back up though, right? Oh wait. I'm swaper confused here. Maybe we can go up. I don't know. Can't jump down. I think we have to go back up to get down. Maybe? I don't know. Because this was the pit, right, that we fell into? No. Oh, we have to go this way. No, it's the children who are wrong. Yeah, so science is they're constantly changing their theories and their, because they're theories. And they're learning new stuff and adjusting information and postulating different things. I'm trying to figure out how the way the world works. It is ever changing. But it's something that we don't like to say because it gives credit to the crazy people. If you're one of the crazy people, I'm sorry. And I'm not talking about you.
Nothing to it.
I don't mean you specifically. But, and not to upset anyone, but people that are like flat earth or even if we did come out, and I'm not saying this is true, but scientists came out and the scientific community all decided to agree that the Earth was actually did qualify as being flat, which, by the way, it's not. I'm not saying that. It still would make the people that are flat earthers today correct, because the methodology that they're using to postulate those claims aren't there. There's no. The only way, in my opinion, that they could actually quantify it as being flat is if we change the definition of what is round. Or what constitutes, you can say a circle is flat, then okay, maybe the Earth is flat. For example, I mean, who knows what the qualifier would be that changes that definition to be aligned with the flat Earth group.
Let's move. Yeah.
But science does change. Just all right, I'm done. I feel like I've beaten the drum enough here on this topic.
Onward. Yep.
And I don't really know any better than anybody else. So. What do I know? Just a guy playing Final Fantasy. I'm just a guy playing Final Fantasy. I'm amazed these mobs are still in here. Like, I just want to get to the bottom.
They won't know what hit them.
My hero.
The epic music there. Open the sealed door. This is going to wind up being like an hour 10 episode. Oh, the creme brulees just melt to the ring here.
Rush him! Counter! You like that?
Solid.
Are we lost? I don't think we're lost. We're not lost, we're found.
Huh?
Was it all the way back here? I thought it was. I don't know. I didn't think we had to go all the way down on this one to get to the vault. Oh, you know what the issue here is? Can we save it in here? Cannot. So I'll have to actually record this next episode right away. I keep forgetting about that. You can't save. Can't save underground. That's not really a bummer. I mean, it's fine. Forcing me to play all the Final Fantasies. How do I do the voodoo here? Ah, it's this way. Ah, the French.
Here's another one of those sealed doors.
Alright guys, I think that's going to do it for this episode. As usual, like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you tomorrow for more Final Fantasy 15. Until then, as usual, take care of yourselves. See you next time. See you guys.